think this is one of the races they've come to see. The Remenham between the Huskies, University of Washington, the powerhouses at the top of your picture, and the Tideway Scullers School women here closest to us with the yellow and red blades.
Yeah, interesting to see the Remenham starting on Wednesday this year. Shuffling a few events around, the extra women's events are in, but I think this is going to be a good race. I'd expect the University of Washington to walk away with this. They've had a really strong season, second in the NCAA's to Cal. But Tideway Scullers, they won the aspirational women's eights at Women's Henley, so I think they know this course and know how to race it.
How good a job has Kieran Clark been doing at Tideway Scullers? I mean, he's been there 3 years, and I mean, I know they had women train at Tideway Scullers, but basically they've just really arrived on the scene.
Well, it's awesome for them to be here racing at Henley Royal, and Kieran's done a really good job. He's a proud Northeasterner, and he's a UL boy, so I've got a lot of enthusiasm for him, but he's done a really good job. To see these girls walk away with medals from Women's Henley is huge, and to step up to this Remenham here is exceptional. But I think this Washington crew is going to be pretty outstanding in this race.
Yeah, so we're coming up to sort of about the first quarter of the race. If you're looking at it, Tideway Scullers, the crew from Chiswick Briggs, they're just right by the boat race finish. There we see Anna Terry, the 23-year-old, in the stroke seat with the strapping on the shoulder. What do you reckon that's for?
A lot of people wear this kinesio tape nowadays. It might be a bit tight, you might need to keep your shoulders in a different place. They've had a pretty hectic domestic season, Women's Henley, 2 weekends ago, so it's been pretty hard for them, so I can imagine there's a few aches and pains going on, but to see them here racing down the track, really impressive, and they just want to try and keep this distance to as minimal as possible.
Do you think we're looking at one of the possible winners of the Remenham? We'll see this. So this Washington crew, I was chatting to them yesterday. They're pretty relaxed outside the enclosures, and closest to us is the Cox, Phoebe Marks-Nichols, Brooke Pearson in the stroke seat, Elise Burker, Marlena Bluey behind her, and you know, these women in the stern, they've already been successful at under-23 trials, going to the under-23 World Championships in Poznan. But you've also got the German woman Taba Schneipel in the 5-seat, Brooke Mooney, Kyla Pitzinger, Jess Turners, Katie Gillingham, and then this 8, when it raced, Sofia Asuminaki, who's the powerhouse fresh woman that was in the Huskies 8, the Greek woman who was 4th in the Rio Olympics in the double scull. She's not in this 8, she's now in the Greek national team, so they kind of reshuffled this 8, haven't they, the Huskies? Yeah,
but they're going to have a lot of depth in that squad. It's got a great programme at Washington. I'm good friends with Kerry Simmons, who rode there, annoyingly beat me at the Olympics, but they're a very strong programme and got a very great roster of Olympians coming out of that programme.
What makes a strong programme in like a college 8 like this?
I think success breeds success, and I think once you start getting rowers there that are doing well and have aspirations to make the national team, and if you're American female, certainly if you've got aspirations to make the national team, you've got aspirations to win the Olympics, so you know they've got very, very good pedigree, and they know what it takes to win.
And I've seen Yaz Farouk, their Cox, you know, and she was around Coxing, I think, when I was racing, but she's such an experienced coach now, and she's been over, I've seen her down at Molesey, gone out with the launch of Phil Burgundy on the Molesey coach, you know, doing a recruiting and seeing how many, you know, young women she can get into that Washington programme.
Well, as an Olympic coxswain, and she knows what it takes as well to be up there, and she's had a strong pedigree herself as coach, being at Stanford and now at Washington, so she'll know what it takes for these girls to be on top this weekend. I think they're going to be racing a lot of international crews, but this race here, they look very horizontal. We saw a shot of them before, but back to the Scullers crew, they're still giving it some, they're still going down that course.
So we had this discussion with Adrian, you know, when we saw the heat of the Remenham, the Dutch against Newcastle University students, and you know, because there's no intermediate events, there's no ladies plate like there is for the men, no temple, you get this sort of apparent sort of mismatch where you've got a great club crew and they're in an open 8s event because, you know, that's how it has to be, because Henley's only got so much space. And what's your take on that, Jess?
Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of meld with the women's events into some of the men's events, and for me, I think it'd be great to line up against a very outstanding international crew, or one of the top collegiate crews in the country. As an aspirational 8, remember, this Tideway Scullers crew, they didn't race elite women's 8s at Women's Henley, so they're racing almost a category above themselves, and really doing themselves proud there, coming down the Henley course, holding on to a very, very strong American crew.
So we've got the shots there of Anna Terry, who won at Henley Women's Regatta this year in the club events. and we've seen her bravely battling that Kieran Clark coach crew all the way down the track, but it's no match for the power of this multinational powerhouse American crew. These women will be racing, many of these women, in the World Under-23 Championships.
Yeah, you're looking at internationals here, Martin, and that's the difference, I think.
Nice flow, nice rhythm off the back. You know, it's easy now, isn't it, when you're that much in front, but you know, there's a nice run off the back end on that boat.
Yeah, it's always easier when you're looking back at your opposition, but they've taken it down a few notches now. You just practice.
So is it just basic power? Because you've got Tideway Scullers on the left with the yellow and red blades, and their rating, strokes per minute, is right through the roof. They're like 37, 38, and you've got the Washington girls like just out for a Sunday afternoon stroll below sort of 30, 27, 28. How do you explain that?
They looked a lot stiller. So the start of the race, they looked like they weren't moving around the boat as much, whereas you looked across the Tideway Scullers group, a little bit less experienced. There was a little bit more movement side to side. You could see the shoulders going a little bit further away, whereas the Washington crew looked a little bit stiller, a little bit stronger through the trunk. Probably bigger girls. I think we can see that on there.
23-year-old Katie Wagstaff we were looking at there, her back. So
they're a lot bigger girls. They're almost 10 kilos heavier on average. So they're bigger girls, they're strong girls, but they're also rowing a little bit more technically savvy, a little bit stiller on their seats.
Is that Ron Meads on the front of that boat? I think it might be.
Running the boat, I think.
Does that say Ron Meads? Ron Meads, the famous British coach.
Yeah, it is Ron Meads.
It's Ron Meads. I think and of course Ron sadly departed, but of course must have done loads of video of you.
He was one of our coaches for quite a few years. Great stalwart.
So Washington crossed the line. It's a comfortable victory for the Huskies as they finish in this heat of the Remenham Challenge Cup for Open Women's 8s, and we wait for their opposition, the battling women from Tideway Scullers. Never let up the whole way down. They crossed the line, but beaten by a technically superior and stronger crew. The Huskies move on to their opposition.